Hello and welcome to Factorio Raw. I'm Factorio, and in this episode we will tear down the all of this new setup we have done, because I have realized that we have been going all wrong on it. I mean, we have all of this space, and we really want to cram it in. Why? It's better to make sure that we have uh, enough space for everything. So I won't change it now. I don't think it's worth it. But this with the underground belts should be moved over here. The splitters should be below all of the stations, and the normal belts should be above. Then we have place to expand if we need to. But let's see if we can get everything back into the trains again. Well, not everything, of course. Oh, and let's see. You please go to oil. I want to tear up this station as well. You go to oil, and once you have left, we get that removed. And then we need to get the production going again to make sure that we are emptying out all of the oil we have. So let's grab 200 belts, something like that. And the oil is running again. The iron we won't do anything about. The iron is fine. Okay, but all of the copper, if we can do it in a nice way, of course, I think we should return it. Oh, come on. Okay, and we want to return those. Actually, we only need one for each of them. It will be fast enough anyway. Can we? Yeah, we can just rotate it like that. I wasn't sure about that. I've never done it. Okay, so we still have a lot of crude oil left, which is kind of expected. But, oh, this is full. Okay, let's, wait, what? No. Oh, I did never switch those around. Yeah, but let's grab this station. Let's grab... yeah, we want to finish this. There we go, it should be a bit faster. And hopefully we have space enough. I think we do. Actually, if we have some copper, let's just put it in the train. 40. That won't be enough. I think this should go exactly. No, one copper. Okay, you please go to copper. And we cut the rails as soon as you leave. Great. Okay, so what about all of this? Okay, we don't have any more oil over here, but we still have in this pump. So let's get a bit more done before we actually move stuff. And yeah, we are making 100 more belts, so we will get some more things done. But in the meantime, we can remove the stations and these pipes. And basically all of this and this. Something like this, at least. Yeah, this one we want to keep, of course. We still use that one. We can remove that. We can remove this one. Come on, there we go. remove this signal. And is that all? Oh, we did remove this for some reason. Okay, let's just add it again. Okay, there we have removed everything. Is the oil removed? Yes, it is. Let's remove the last remnants of it. And then we want, oh, still have some belts over here, apparently. But yeah, let's, we do have this one. We still have that blueprint available. Let's do it like this. This is for the oil, so we want that, but we don't want any of the unloading stuff. But we do want the power poles and the lights. So create the blueprint from that. And yeah, apparently one piece of rail is missing. Okay, that's how it is, I guess. We want this and we want pumps. So the idea is that we have pumps and then they lead into tanks to 3. But we have too much space. That was placed too low. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all except the last rail. Then we know where to place it this time. Great. And now we have pumps. And we have, what do we call it? Tanks, storage tanks. And we just do that for all of the, what do you call them? All of the wagons. All of the storage wagons, tank wagons, whatever they're called. There we go. Now we have the unloading and we could even run through them, but we don't have them connected. So let's connect them up. I mean, we could connect them here, but then we wouldn't be able to run through them. So by connecting it up this way and then doing this, it's not ideal because we are getting fairly close to that train. We are getting into that train, as a matter of fact. But this should work. This should be what we need to unload all of the oil. Oh no! I just realized that getting the oil up here and up here, we need to do something to go down and then up. But honestly, that's okay. I think it's okay. The idea is that we have the oil like that. We have it about over there. Yeah, that seems kind of what we are aiming for. Of course, we just need a better name of this station, which is belt oil unload. Goodie. We will change the color of that later on, but for now, let's just connect it up to the rail line. There we go. And we should have another one going upwards somehow. Moving that. I mean, it's better to connect both of these lines, I think. Kind of as it was before. So we will actually go and do it like that. and then remove the bits that doesn't suit that setup. Oh, one more. Okay. And then we need signals. But this, well, yeah, let's get signals in place as well. Actually, we don't need these. So let's place signals like that. Oh, we have an input signal. I think we should switch this and move it over there instead. We have an input signal and we have an output signal over there. Then we are going up here. And oh, why doesn't this have a signal? It really should have a signal. There we go. Yeah, that I think would be pretty good, but I don't understand why this train doesn't move over here. Train stop, belt, oil, unload. Belts, oil, unload. Okay, let's rename this station to belts, oil, unload. It's going, and then let's rename it to belt, oil, unload again, and everything is renamed. So this should hopefully get the oil flowing again, and everything will be good in the world. Oh yeah, we want to fix the color of the station. There we go. Yeah, these are basically full already, and the train is emptying out quite a bit more than it had before. Yes, we only have 2 pumps for each wagon. We had 3 before, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab and create another station. Let's see. Yes. Okay, let's see. That's a train station for, where do we have those tanks? 4 storage tanks. Create that blueprint, and then we want a bunch more of those. Because this is oil, now we need the light oil. That is stuff we want to return. We want the petroleum gas we want to return, and we want to get water into the system. Talking about water, yeah, we have no water close by, so it's not a possibility to just use a pump. Oh, I just realized that we have, watching the map, that we have stuff over here. Let's grab all of it. Oh, we need more tanks. Well, we are still producing a lot of these assembly machine 3s, so don't expect it to happen in this episode to get the tanks created. But we basically have all of it. Okay, this is belt, light, oil, load, and the color of that. Let's just make it yellow for the time being, just to mark out that we want to change it when we have a locomotive. It's way easier, I think, with a locomotive. It's a bit bigger and it's easier to change. So that's light oil. This is petroleum gas, and the same with that. And this is belt, water, unload. And this one should of course be blue. Somehow. Maybe not even that blue. Oh, that's the wrong way. Something like that. Yeah, that actually seems to be a good color for water, I would say. Okay, so that's all of the fluids. Then we need more input for the splitters. So let's take this and put in the blueprint book. This one we don't want in the blueprint book because it's wrong. What do we have? This one we don't want either. Nor do we want that one. Oh, let's have another look. No! Did I throw away the whole blueprint book? I must have. Okay. Oh no. Oh well, nothing to do about that. Let's just accept it and oh yeah, we have to run between these somehow. Let's just accept that we made a mistake and carry on. There we go, create blueprint. We just have to create a new blueprint book. I didn't think that was to destroy the whole blueprint book. I thought that was to destroy the blueprint I was holding. I should have read, and then it wouldn't be any problems. Oh yeah, and I haven't saved any blueprints either. Oh well. Anyway, we have one blueprint, that's this station. Then we want the unloading of other materials. Oh, we're up to 500 chests again. Chests, no. 500 belts again. Let's see. This is what we want, basically. Not this part of it, but this is the rail stop chest. Okay, create that. Oh, this one, actually let's edit it to have the rail stop storage tank. Great. Now we have it under control. So yeah, what we need, what I was about to do before we got into this problem with deleting a blueprint was coal and copper, which is stuff that we need for the splitters that we don't need for the other stuff. Okay, so this is belt, coal, unload. Actually, I made a mistake. Belt, copper, unload. Okay, let's just go and remove like this part of it and the same over here, just because I think that's an easier way of doing it. And then we change the chest to be to store a bit more, simply because I want it to continue working a bit longer after we have emptied out the train. I want it to continue a little bit longer. Oh, And then of course I have to create the blueprint all again. So let's see this one. This one, let's create it again. There we go. Get rid of all of this and create the blueprint. Train, no, train stop with chest. Save it, yes. And then we can just put things in again. And it should be fast and easy to put it in. And we should have everything finely organized. Okay. What if we want to hook all of this up to the railway? No, actually, we don't care about hooking it up yet. We do have, however, 3 more stations that we want. So now we have all of the unloading, we have the loading for the scrap, which is light oil and petroleum gas. But we also want to load the belts, the underground belts, and the splitters. So we need even more stations. And what I'm thinking is that we don't need chests. No, we actually do want chests. So basically we want something like this, but on a smaller scale. Let's see if we have this. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's where our last locomotive is gonna be. So this is the last locomotive. This is where we want a cargo wagon. We only want 1 wagon in this station. Oh, and this is where the first locomotive are gonna end. Oops. Let's see if we can line it up. Oh, we can't line it up. Okay, how can we line it up then? Can we line it up 1 wagon in front of that? Yes, we can. Let's do that. There we go. And get rid of that. This will get over here, I think. Oh, actually, let's not do it that way. Let's get all of those, and then we just put power poles in place. Power poles and lights. Lights. Don't we have any more lamps? I mean, constructing lamps, that's not worth doing. That will take ages before they are created. Yeah, I know I ordered them to do things and then running away. That doesn't really matter. How much oil do we have over here? Oh, that's full again. We need more stuff to produce from the oil, I think. We don't want the oil to be full. Yeah, 125 lamps. Good. So let's pick those up. Let's drop off some of these plastic bars. And let's collect a bit more steel and iron. Do we need anything else while we are here anyway? No, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, that poor copper train running forwards and backwards. Well, when we get a proper station, it will be much better, because then I will set it to stay until fully unloaded. But since we don't have the space right now, I can't really do that. It would potentially cause problems with other types of trains. Okay, but let's put in the lamps. And we have that. I think we want to remove that as well. Yes. So this is belt load. And then we want to load things onto a train, onto a wagon over here. And I think we want to do it basically the same way we are doing everything else. Oh. Basically like that. And iron chests. I have to decide, do we really want those chests? Because if I say yes, then we will have loads of stuff. If I say no, we can move this whole station up. No, I think the spacing is fine. I don't think we should have just one space in between. So it doesn't matter. Let's keep those and let's limit to one stack in each. Then we have the chests, but it's not a big deal. Okay, and then we need another blueprint. There we go. This is a blueprint that's backwards. It goes from chest in a station to the rails. Just to mark out that this is a loading station. But that's one, we need two more. Okay. This of course takes a lot more. Oh, I just saw it flashing, but it's of course these storage tanks. So this takes a lot more space than we used before. But that's kind of the idea. Then we know that we have the space. And then we could do another setup over here of something. Just on the other side. I mean, it will be something belt underground load. Yeah, if we do that, if we set it up on the other side, it will be something strange, but it will be fine, I think. Belt splitter load. Okay, so looking at this, if we have the belts up here, we have the underground belts over here, and we have the splitters over here. We need to work on the splitters again. And let's see if we can get the setup done this time. So what we need for the splitters, we need to get oil cracked in several ways. Then we need iron to be processed, and we need copper to be processed, and then moved into one. Okay, so if we have... Now we need... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but I needed to do it in a minute anyway. So if we move the stuff down like that, we need the pump, we need those, we need that, we need those red cables. There we go. Red wire. That's what it's called. Okay, this one. I thought I placed it over there. Okay, apparently I didn't. But yeah, let's get this started. And now we know that we won't have anything. Let's just as template do something like this and do something like this. We won't have any problems using all of this space, but we won't use anything to the right of this rail or above this rail. And then we shouldn't run into any problems. Okay, so let's see. Getting oil processed, that should be... Oh, actually, the oil, we can lead it to the right and have it down on the right side, but we do want to leave some space over here for the scrap oil. Okay, so if we do it like this and like this, normal oil handling, and oh, we don't need to do that. We only need one scrap. We only need petroleum gas scrap from this one. Okay, let's remove both of those again and go down a few steps. That seems better, I think. Okay, so we have that. We can lead the heavy oil. We just lead that to the left. And we just added another space in between. Okay, the heavy oil, that's no problem. The light oil, we discovered in the last episode that we could do this, yes. Is this what I wanted? Yes, this is what I wanted. And then we have this. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. And then we just do the same over at this one. If I can figure it out. And underground pipes. Okay. Oh, so there we go with all of this petroleum gas that we need. The petroleum gas will be transferred. Oh yes, how will that be transferred? Is that to make the plastic? Oh, it takes petroleum gas directly. Okay. So what we want is another chemical plant aiming that way somehow. There we go. We have a pump. Oh no, okay, that's the problem. Here we have an underground pipe, just to make sure we can run through. I couldn't figure out how to do that, but there we go. We have a pump, then we have another pipe, and we have the plastic manufacturing stuff. Goodie. And we also have, oh, I actually need the tanks. This will not be ready in this episode. Oh, what? I wasn't aware something. Oh, it was missing over there. Okay. The robots will catch up sooner or later. And I assume later. Okay, do we have any tanks at all over here? Otherwise we might need to go down and grab... That's pumps. Let's grab them. And we actually have some radars. Let's grab those as well. And some cargo. Why do we have all of that stuff over here? I guess we need a few more underground pipes. Anything else? When we're here, anyway, we could pick up like a set more of inserters. Or 2 sets. Power poles. We have a fair amount of power poles. That one we could pick up. Resources. I mean, could pick it up, but we do have loads of iron gear wheels already. Let's make sure we get a stack of those and a stack of those. And none of those. Anything else? Oh, that's a big blueprint. Okay. We didn't have any tanks, which was too bad, because then we need to do something I don't really like, and that is picking up stuff, and then the robots will try to, or will grab it as soon as we have picked it up, and they will place it somewhere else, and then we just pick it up again and again and again. So I don't want to grab the outermost tanks. There we go. How many tanks do we have now? We have 3 of them. That should be enough. I think we only need 1. Oh no, don't do that. Please do... We could even go underground. And then have the tank. Yeah. That way it will be a little bit harder for this tank to be used. Okay, and then we have another one. Another pipe over here. And we need another pump. Pumping stuff up over here and down there. And this will be the return of whatever that's called. The return of petroleum gas. Oh, we can run through there. Good. Actually, let's move this. We don't need this to be... That pump, that doesn't need to be exactly over there. We could move it over here. Oh, yeah, I already had a straight part there. Yeah, something like that, and then move it upwards. And this one, let's see. Yeah, we don't need that right now. What we do need is water. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized what I did. And that's to make sure that we don't have enough space for water. But let's just make a quick blueprint. Create that one. Let's get rid of all of this. I mean, I did kind of expect to have to move everything anyway, so this is not a big problem. Okay, let's get rid of those. We still have the fuel close to the railway. I think that's a really good idea. We have the water over here. There's the two. Okay, so we have water. Oh, could go up by one. We have water and we have... Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. If we have that and then we have the pump. Nah, we don't. We have it like this. There we have the crude oil. We actually have it going out here, and then we have the pump. Okay, that's... It looks awful, but it works great, I think. And it doesn't stop us from running through everywhere. And that's the idea of this as well, by the way. It doesn't stop us from running through. And yeah, that's about it for the oil stuff. Except that we, of course, need coal for this one. Coal, we can... Oh. Coal. That's coal. Just for the fun of it, since we have done that everywhere else, let's balance those belts. I mean, theoretically we should use it for these inserts as well, or splitters as well, but Yeah, so I'm thinking just putting the coal down and to the right. Should we go... Oh, we should definitely not go that line. I think we could go like this. And then we have coal input over here. And we should have everything for the plastic. Yep, petroleum gas and coal. We do, however, have one issue that I just figured out. This is for petroleum gas and it's in the way of this heavy oil stuff. So let's move this tank. Let's move it up here, I think. Oh, but that's quite far away. Yeah, we have to do the red circuit thingy as well. Let's not forget it, but let's not worry about it right now. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So this is This is where the red, where the, not red, where the heavy oil ends up. But I actually think we could move this up. We don't need it to go this far. We could move it up all the way over there. So let's remove these two. And apart from that, let's just clear this blueprint and move everything up. Create blueprint, remove everything. And put everything in place over there. I did intentionally put a little bit low to make sure that we had enough space. And I was thinking about this pump, but since we're turning that around, there's no problem. Not really. Okay, I actually think we should do that to get all of the pipes lined up. I don't know if this is gonna work that good, but we're gonna see. Hopefully it will work. If not, we will figure it out. Sorry about that. Yeah, so when we have that, we have coal over there. We know that the end product we are creating is the express splitter. We have the no, we don't have the lubricant. That's the whole point. We don't have the lubricant. We will create the lubricant. I think we should create the lubricant in this general area. Okay, let's move those again. And then we can go over here. That way we have oil stuff over here. And on the other side, we don't worry about the oil, except the lubricant input for the assembly machine, and possibly if you want to count this. Lubricant. I'm just thinking that we just point it upwards. Oh, I'm thinking we are placing it over there and point it upwards. And we create lubricant. And then we go with assembly machines. Oh, does this actually work? Yeah, first splitter, iron gear wheels and advanced circuits. We could get that on this side. No, that doesn't work. Having the coal over where we have it. Because I think we do want 1 or 2 belts above this. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's see what we can do instead. Could do this. To have the underground belt over there. And then we have it like that. And we go with the assembly machine over here. Like that. Oh, this is of course lubricant. And we have space for these 2 belts. Yes. I don't know what will be input and what will be output, but we have the space for 2 belts. And that's good, because then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 assembly machines. If that's right. Maybe we want them to go downwards instead. I don't know yet. We have to figure out that one out as we go along. But this is what we want. If it's that way or if it's downwards, we have to figure out. That's the easy part of this build. But then we need to get some more raw materials. And I guess the first thing we want... Oh. Is the copper. Well, actually we want both copper and iron. I'm thinking let's switch the copper and iron stations. And I'm thinking, why do we have a lot of chests over there? Let's remove them. Yeah, let's say that this is not copper and iron, copper and coal. This is coal. This is copper. What that does is it allows us to do this. Having the copper just... Oh. Just to the side here. And then we have iron over here. Of course we will not connect it. But iron, copper, coal. And we want to get all of it down here. And see how we are going to use this. Okay. I'm actually going to say that maybe we want to think about it the other way around. Let's have a look in these. We need 5 electronic circuits. We need 10 electronic circuits. And we need 10 advanced circuits. Okay. What if we... Oh yeah, we don't need advanced circuits for this one, and we don't need green circuits for this one. Okay. So what if we have the green circuits going down here, and then we need to create red circuits. Let's see, 6 seconds, and it doesn't take a lot of materials. Plastic and copper cable and the electronic circuits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. What if we create the red circuits down here? Feeding out into this line. Green circuits over here. Red circuits over here on this line. And we have red circuits. Then we need the ion gear wheels. We do have space over here, or we could load it onto this same belt. And we have green circuits over here. I mean, 2 green circuits per second, that's no problem, or per 6 seconds, that's no problem whatsoever. And then on this side we have, okay, on this side we have plastic bars. I guess it didn't go exactly as I wanted. Plastic bars. And we have copper cable. Okay, plastic bars. copper cable. And plastic bars. Here we go with output. And we have green circuit inputs. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay, so doing it like that, we have this red circuit set up. Then we need to get green circuits onto this line. Green circuits. How many of those do we need? We need 3 of those. That's not too many. We might end up doing the smelting over here, by the way. But I don't see that as a big problem. And green circuits, what do they take? Iron plates and copper cable. Oh, and we already have copper cable over here. Green circuit output. Okay, let's see if we do it. What did we say? Green circuit. 1, 2, 3. Green circuits. How much of each does it take? 3 copper cable and 1 iron plate. Okay, let's move them down. Green circuit. And since green circuits normally take a lot of stuff, let's do it like that. And we have input. And we have output. Oh, we're out of belts. We are out of belts. Luckily, we do have a belt production close by. Let's pick up 500 belts. We are gonna need it. The only question is, do we need it right now or later on? So picking it up isn't any problems, not really. Okay. And, oh yeah, we don't need that belt, but we do need these. Oh, we don't need that one. We need that. Okay, so we have that. We have copper. Okay, we have the splitters over here. Blue splitter, red splitter, yellow splitter, and yellow belt. Iron gear wheels we don't have. Lubricant we have over here. Lubricant we need 1 of, yes. Iron gear wheels we need 2, by the way. Iron plate, which is the furnace, is it called? Yes. We need 4 of those. We have the oil, 2 of those. We have the, let's see, the red circuits, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do have green circuits, 3 of them. We need 2.2, I think. Plastic, we have 1, which is plenty. The oil cracking, we have that, yes. We don't have the storage for the petroleum gas. Worst case, we just place it over here. It's not the end of the world, but it's not really good. Copper cable and copper plate. Oh yes, copper smelting as well. Oh yeah, this is copper and this is iron. Oh, and iron we need for this one and this one. And here we go with iron gear wheels. So if we combine a belt on this side with iron and iron gear wheels, we just run it up here. We run it all the way, I guess. We need iron gear wheels over here as well. So this belt is iron and iron gear wheels. This belt is the output. Yeah, I think this will work out quite okay. Let's see to get everything marked where it should be. Good. And we could even get a chest over here. Limited to 1. But that way we have prepared, we can just empty the chest and it's in the right location. Okay. What have I missed now? Well, of course, all of the smelting. What did we say? Yeah, over here we need iron. We need iron here. We need copper. Copper down here. And then I'm not talking about copper plates, I'm talking about copper cable. Oh yeah, so that's how we can do it. Copper cable, we need 4 of those. Copper smelting, we need 2. What if we mark it out like this? That's for the iron. And then we need some copper cable. And we need some copper smelting. Oh, this doesn't line up. Let's do it like this instead. And we don't need any other copper cable, I think. Let's see. Copper plate. Oh, I mean copper plate. No, we don't need any other copper plate. Meaning that we could do it like this. Just smelt the copper and put it right into the copper cable assembly machines. Oh, come on. This is the copper. We want to lead it over here. Goodie. Half a second. Yeah, half a second for 2 copper cable. Something was off and I knew it. Oh. We need to balance the belts somehow. The copper cable isn't big enough to be able to, or we need, or do we? Copper cable? No, we only need one side of the belt for that. I wanted to balance it on the right and left, but we don't need that. Okay, so that's the copper part. Then we need the iron part, which is, let's see, 4 smelters and iron gear wheels, 2 iron gear wheels, but we need the plates for other stuff than just the iron gear wheels. Leading me to think that we place the smelters 2, 3, 4. And then the ion gear wheels. Oh, yeah. No. Where's the ion gear wheels? Oh, we're gonna hook that up to this line. That's right. So if we get copper down here, we get iron over here, iron ore that is. We hook up the iron smelting. And of course we don't need more iron ore than this. And then we have iron gear wheels. Iron gear wheels, there we go. How much iron gear wheels do we get? 1 every half second. But we need 2 iron plates. We're not gonna get that much. We can just use an inserter, I think. Putting it on the other side of this belt. Okay, and then we need the iron plates. We basically need one to go over here. And we need another one to go over here. I think this is it. Let's place a bunch of power poles. And yeah. Bunch of power poles connecting all of, okay. That's fair enough. We actually need belts. Wait. What have I missed? Oh. Duh. That's not... Wait, what? This is not what we said with the iron gear wheels. We said we place it on the other side of this belt. We have that on the right, which is the top. Let's just place it down below. We don't need the iron gear wheels for anything except the end production. Okay. So we have the power there. We need iron over here. We need iron over here. We need iron over here. And that have been connected up already. We don't need anything over there. We need green circuits. Oh, green circuits, and red circuits. Yes, and iron gear wheels. And we have that already. That should be... Oh. And then we need to move things along. Okay. Let's put it over there, over here, and over here, I guess. Okay, we have power. Do we have power over here? No, of course not. We haven't connected it yet. Power. Power. I'm trying to do this in a nice way. Maybe I shouldn't try that. Maybe I should just connect it. Power. 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 And this should still flash. Yes. That one have its own, and this one should have its own as well. There we go. Just to make it possible to quickly cut the power for those. Okay. Now all that we need. Oh, look at that. We are down to the last 2 rows of things being produced. Let's not produce all of the train stuff. Since we found a few trains, we might not need it. Again, we might need it. But we might not. And let's hope not. Okay. There we go. Now let's put in a few lamps as well. One over there, I guess. And in the gaps we have over here where we don't place power poles, we could place lamps instead. We have these gaps. And over by the oil, let's see. We have gaps between those. We have gaps down here. And we have a gap over there. Oh yes, that's good. Because that reminded me about this this tank we have to place. Oh, this is wrong by the way. Of course that should be lower. That should be over there or something like that. But how can we place a tank now? Can place it like that, but then we still wouldn't be able to run past. We can place it all the way up here. All the way up there. Yeah, why not? Why? Oh. Why not? That actually works. Only thing is that we need to connect the tank through the power grid, but that's not a problem. It's meant to do that. And we anyway would have to do it through come on. To connect this pump. Okay. So this should be running if petroleum gas is more than 20. Yes. And this should be running if petroleum gas is less than 100. Actually, let's change this a bit. Let's say 250 over here and 200 over here. We could always change it the other way, but if we get too little petroleum gas, it will create problems. Okay, and this is the output. Let's not worry about that. Oh, we need to connect a few trains. Oops. There we go. Just felt that we might be able to do that lower. Oh, actually, let's get rid of these again. And let's... No! We don't have the blueprint for this. type of rail. We don't have the rail blueprints. Ooh. Oh well. We have to recreate those in the next episode, I guess. But for right now, let's not worry about it. This is the double rail with big power poles. Maybe I'm able to see what it does in the future, but probably not. But let's get this extended. Yeah, I don't think I need to extend it further since this is the last station, and I really don't see me placing anything below this. Then I guess it will be another one of these junctions to do that. Okay. Now let's see if we can connect everything a bit quickly. Please work. Oh no. You're a stubborn one. Okay, what if we change it to be further in? I don't even know if this will work. Well, I could check. No. We need it to be one step further out than this. Yeah, I realized that I removed that by mistake. We could do that. Or that. Or that. Actually, this would be fun. Why not? No. No, I don't like it. Let's remove that signal instead. I don't... What? Oh, I guess it have already calculated. And then it's using what it have calculated. Okay. Oops. Oh, we get a coal delivery right away. I wasn't prepared for that, but of course we should get it. And this should be storing a whole row, yes. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stop this. You go to manual, please. You turn back. Basically have to empty this whole belt. I don't understand why I did it that complex. Why not just stand and wait for everything to be emptied out? I mean, these small pieces doesn't really matter that much, but this is where, oh, inventory full, that's fair enough. But this is the area where we want to have coal, not copper. Okay. Yeah, yep. And we have some, oh come on, we have some copper over here and some over there. 8 copper. Last time we had 1 copper less than I expected. This time we have 1 copper more than I expected. But anyway, let's change this to belt copper unload until inventory is empty and get rid of that. If you go there, you can't go there. Of course you can't. I haven't set up the exit. Let's do it like that temporarily. And then we set up this one as well. Also temporarily, possibly at least. And we need some signals just to make sure that the trains can actually be... We can actually have trains here. And I think we have a train up in the depot. Oh, look, this is empty. The other ones still have plenty of oil left. And then we have plenty of oil over here. We have like 50, 100, 200k of oil just waiting to be used. But okay, let's go up here and see if we have another train and then set it going with coal. Yes, is this coal? That's stone. I will not change it. But this train, if we delete everything, we have it at manual. Let's set up belt coal unload until inventory empty, and then coal until inventory full. And you please go. What? Oh, that you can't go there, I do understand, but you should be able to go over there, and yes you can. Okay. So what we can do right now is to cheat a bit. And I think we will do that to grab all the coal from over here instead of from a train. And the way to do that is to take those 2 out and take those 2 out and oh, those underground belts we need. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And we put normal belts. And we put some splitters. And yes, of course this is not going to be even, not at all. And we're going to use a lot of coal over here. Hopefully we won't get into power troubles. But we might actually get into power troubles. How much coal do we have? I want like 1,000 or something like that. We actually get quite a lot of coal. Let's see if we can empty out this one. No, we will not be able to do that, I think. Well, maybe. Now we are not getting as much coal. So maybe we can empty it out. The idea is that if we empty out this one, the other ones are basically empty already. And that would be a good time to leave. I mean, we have all of the coal we really need. It's just the coal we want that's left. 1.5k. Of course we won't have enough coal for the train to stay around. But that's another thing. Okay, please go there. We know that we are loading coal into all of the wagons. And we know that it will take a bit more to actually get it set up, but for now it's fine. But please train, just go and see if we get everything set up, if we have everything set up correctly. Oh, of course not. We just changed those inserters. Okay, but all of the other inserts, yeah, everything should be running now. And we have all of the copper cable, we have the coal, we have the copper going in. Maybe we should connect the iron. And then we only have the what do you call it? The oil and the water down here to connect. Of course the water we don't even have yet. We don't have any way of getting it. Not really. Oh, I just realized what I have forgotten. But we can... I've forgotten the chest to get old... Oh, wait! Let's stop this. Let's stop that. Let's stop this. Okay, so I made a mistake. I forgot that we want... Oh, everything is powered by that one. I forgot that we want to empty out all of the resources we have already. So I haven't put enough room in for that. But instead of that, I can change it. So this is the red splitter, this is the yellow splitter, and we don't need to get yellow belts over here. We have the belts set up for that, so yellow belts. Okay, and the idea is that we have a chest, there we go, in between these. This is for yellow splitters, and then we have inserters. And of course we have the normal inserter over here, and we hook it up to the outside just as before. this one like that, and we need to get some power in place. Actually, let's not put it exactly like that. Let's do it like this instead. Where did we get all the power? Doesn't matter, as long as we get it. There we go. And then we could set these, and we could set these. So this one, if we have yellow splitters more than 0, no, it should enable if we have yellow splitters equals 0, and this one should be enabled if we have red splitters equals 0. Okay. So and then we of course need inserters over here and over here, and we need a few lights. So we can drop things over here and over there, and it should all work fine. But what is happening? Why don't we get anything being created? Oh, we have that. We have that almost. Oh, because we haven't really connected the iron. We did cut it all the way over here before. I think that's the right way. Just to make sure that we didn't unintentionally activate it. We cut it over there. And that of course creates problems now. I don't think we have a lot of green circuits being created. Now we have a few, but not enough. Okay, but now we get iron at least, so now we should get everything going. And of course the coal train left us again, but that was kind of expected. Okay, crude oil. Oh, yeah, let's... To be able to get these lines created, we actually need to connect everything on this side as well when it comes to the trains. So let's do that. I mean, I could say that we do it in the next episode, but what's the fun in that? Now when we have used that much time already, shouldn't we just finish it? That will have to be reworked a bit. That's good. And we have these ones. Yeah, that's good. But this one... That's no good. No bueno. Nope. No good. No good. Let's do it a bit differently instead. Remove a bit, because what we also need for this one is to connect to this line. Whoa! Look at that! That would be really cool, but totally unnecessary. Okay, that is fine. And then we connect to this side. Could go here. Could go lower and remove some forest, or we could just go up here. Actually, how long will this train be? It will only be... Okay, let's put down a chest. So this is the end of this train. Of these trains, actually. Maybe we could have one entrance and one exit for all of these trains. Oh, there we go. No, it's not big enough to do that. We could, well, we could move it if we really wanted to, but I don't think we want to. One more space would have made it possible. But okay, that's not possible to do it that way, but it might still be possible. Oh. It might still be possible to build it like this. No, we are still missing one bit. If it connected on this side, it would be fine, but on this, I don't think it will work. But I might still want to go with this one. I mean, it's all about this signal. We could really remove that signal. And then we could really change this as well. Why did I do that? Now I know what I'm doing wrong, at least. I'm not pressing Q, I'm pressing 1. Now I'm pressing Q. I'm thinking, let's extend this. And let's extend this. That way we have all of these connected in kind of one setup type of, not exactly, but it kind of works at least. Oh yeah, and then we did all of this because we wanted to get the pipes in place. I don't even remember. This is the pipe that wants to go over here eventually. Okay, I've spotted the problem. Technically, oh, we have filled up this train. I didn't think that would go. Not that fast, at least. Yeah, I've spotted a problem with this pipe. Sure, we can get it up here, but then we have to turn up here. But then we have to turn it around as well, and that's not that easy to do. What if we do something like that and then see if we can actually get, oh, there, get this to line up. Yeah, that works. Okay, this pipe we can fix. The next pipe, we only have one row each, right? Yep. The next pipe is the water. Oh yeah, the water. Well, I'm sorry about this. I'm really sorry about this. But I think we have to look into the water in the next episode. I really have to go to bed. And, well, both the water and the crude oil. I really have to go to bed. And this episode have been really long as it is. Anyway, thank you a lot for watching. See you next time. Bye.